Whiskey, smooth, golden, complex, it swirls in the glass with elegance, teasing your senses with rich aromas of vanilla, oak, spice, and maybe just a hint of smoke. But here's the real question. Have you ever stopped to wonder what actually happens when you take a sip? That warm burn as it goes down your throat, the subtle buzz that follows, and then, hours later, the pounding headache, the dry mouth, the regret. Why does whiskey make some people feel relaxed and confident, like they've just slipped into a velvet lounge, while others wake up the next morning feeling like a dehydrated zombie? Well, today we're breaking it all down. We're going to follow that shot of whiskey on its journey through your body, what it does to your brain, your liver, your bloodstream, and your sleep. Then we'll uncover the real science behind hangovers, the dehydration, the toxins, the chemicals, and most importantly, how to enjoy your drink without ruining the next day. So if you're a whiskey lover, a curious beginner, or someone who just wants to avoid another brutal morning after, stick around. When you take a sip of whiskey, it travels down your throat into your stomach. But here's where it gets interesting. Around 20% of alcohol is absorbed directly through the stomach lining into your bloodstream. The rest enters through your small intestine, where absorption is much faster. Within minutes, alcohol reaches your brain, crossing the blood-brain barrier. In your brain, alcohol acts like a depressant. It slows down signals between neurons. That's why you feel relaxed, looser, more confident, sometimes even euphoric. But this also affects your judgment, coordination, speech, and reaction time. Meanwhile, your liver jumps into action. It starts breaking down ethanol using an enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase. This process turns alcohol into acetaldehyde, a toxic compound, and then into acetate, which your body can eliminate. Now, depending on how much and how fast you drink, here's what happens in the short term. Mild buzz, 1 to 2 drinks. Relaxation, warmth, talkativeness. Moderate, 3 to 5 drinks. Impaired judgment, lowered inhibition. Heavy drinking, 6+ drinks. Slurred speech, loss of balance, possible blackouts. All of this is tied to your blood alcohol concentration. The higher it goes, the more intense the effects, and the higher your risk for a rough morning after. Why do hangovers happen? A hangover is your body's reaction to too much alcohol, and several factors are involved. 1. Dehydration. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it makes you pee more. This drains your body of water and electrolytes. Symptoms: headache, dry mouth, fatigue. 2. Toxin buildup, acetaldehyde. That toxic byproduct we mentioned earlier, acetaldehyde, it's far more toxic than alcohol itself. Symptoms: nausea, rapid heartbeat, sweating. 3. Inflammation. Alcohol increases inflammation in your body and brain. Symptoms: body aches, mental fog. 4. Sleep disruption. Even though you might pass out easily after drinking, alcohol prevents deep REM sleep, so you wake up tired and irritable. 5. Congeners. These are chemical compounds found in dark liquors like whiskey, brandy, or red wine. They contribute to the flavor and color, but also worsen hangovers. Now let's talk strategy. Here's how to enjoy whiskey without regretting it the next day. 1. Hydrate before, during, and after. Drink a glass of water for every glass of whiskey. Start your night hydrated and rehydrate before bed. 2. Eat before you drink. Having food in your stomach slows alcohol absorption. Focus on fats and proteins. 3. Choose your whiskey wisely. Lighter whiskeys with fewer congeners, like Irish whiskey or blended Scotch, tend to cause milder hangovers than heavily peated or aged varieties. 4. Pace yourself. Your liver can only process about 1 drink per hour. Sip slowly and mind your limits. 5. Avoid mixing alcohol. Types mixing whiskey with beer, wine, or other spirits can upset your stomach and increase congener intake. 6. Take vitamins or electrolytes before bed. Try coconut water, ORS, or electrolyte tablets. Some even swear by vitamin B and C before bed. 7. Get quality sleep. Once you're home, get as much uninterrupted sleep as possible. Your brain and body need it. Now, if you're someone who always gets hangovers no matter what, your body might be more sensitive to alcohol, or you might have lower levels of the enzymes that break it down. That's totally normal. You don't have to stop drinking, but choosing lighter spirits, drinking less, and staying hydrated can make a world of difference. So, the next time you raise a glass of whiskey, remember, your body is doing a lot behind the scenes, from processing toxins to fighting dehydration to rebuilding brain chemistry. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below.